I guess kind of how do you balance, wanting to win and then developing some of these players that you need to be impactful players?
Yeah, and it's a fine line, right? And we do want to win every time we put on the uniform. But we're down quite a few key players. But that's part of sports, and don't feel sorry for us. It is what it is, so we'll adjust. But because of that, the rookies are getting. Sarah Ashley particularly is getting more time, and I thought Leah too did a tremendous job in the 13 minutes she got at Phoenix to just be with the team for 24 hours and come in as a rookie. And like I've always said, she gets us extra possessions, and she did that in Phoenix. So. Because of the injuries, they're going to get to develop maybe faster than they would on other rosters, that have more depth than we do right now. So I think in the long run, it's going to pay off. In the short term, there might be some growing pains. I think it'll start to catch up with us. I think we have to be pretty smart in how we manage their time, and having 3 games in 5 days with some travel in there is a lot. But it's the league, it's the way it goes. So I think we need to be really smart as a staff in terms of figuring out how to get them their rest and recovery they need. But at this point in the season, there shouldn't be any space for mental fatigue. There's no room for that. But certainly the physical fatigue is real. It's our job as coaches to have them prepared so they don't have to do anything but just think about taking care of themselves and being ready to play. No, and it's not sustainable, and nor do I want it to be. She'll tell you, she'll look you dead in the eyes and say, I can play 40, and she's done that to me many times. But she's a competitor and wants to play, and I love that mentality from her. She's just a competitor at heart. She loves playing basketball. She plays with a joy that's fun. It's fun to coach, fun to be around, but my job is to make sure she can play with that joy in August. No, ideally she doesn't play that much. Having Julie Allemang back and no restrictions at this point, that'll help a ton. They're better, and with professionals, it's a really fine line because you want to have a system that where there's some structure and there's accountability out there, but then you also have these players that are just they're creative athletes, and so you want to give them that freedom to kind of create their own and that's a razor thin edge. And so we've had some moments where it's too much of that, and some moments where they're kind of almost like not sure what to do because they don't want to mess up, and that just takes time, but they're getting it. I want to be a coach where they have the freedom to do what they see out there, but also it has to be remain in the structure of playing the way we want to play.